Hello everyone, my name is Zoe Hawk and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Veilguard. So in the last one we finished up all the side quests, and now we're just gonna go see what our companions are talking about to each other, and then we're gonna go do a story mission. So where are they? Out here, and okay. Cool. Hello.
Dockdown's safe at last.
For another day at least. A week if we're lucky.
There's the old Nev, expecting trouble.
I'm never disappointed.
And never unemployed.
But stopping Aelia, we did good.
Savor it. A hunt that ends well is rare enough.
Cool, cool.
Tosh?
Yeah?
I swear on all the dogs in Ferelden, I did not make her do this, but my ma sent you something.
Oh.
There's a letter and some homemade candy. She calls it a hug from afar. She'd rather give you a real hug, of course, but she can't, so... This is so awkward.
No, it's good. I like snacks. And hugs aren't bad.
That's cute.
I thought you were going to threaten me if I heard Nev.
Sorry?
Before, when you asked if we were seeing each other.
Oh, definitely not. Nev could wipe the floor with you if she had to. So no need for me to threaten you too.
True.
That's really cute. Okay, that was it, except for San. Let's see, let's go talk to him, or tell him he's a good boy, huh? You're a good boy, San, huh? Yeah, that's a good boy. I want a griffin. Okay, oh, there was also that warden theme that we just got. I really want to check that out. Right now we have Elven, which is, it's nice, but it's kind of soulless-y, isn't it? Let's see. Grey Warden. Ooh. All the griffins. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. So we're done here. Let's go and do Treviso's story quest, which... Let's see. Oh, there's 3. Oh no, there's 2. Okay. For the love of Treviso, the crows and their fight against the butcher may be key to finding the location of the gods and where they're staging their next ritual. The team must speak with Tia and Viago. The Inquisitor has likely already heard about the team rescuing the Dalish from Elgranon and wants to meet again to learn about the fight against the gods. That one seems like it's going to take less time, so let's do that first. Nev, and let's take Harding. I don't know if she'll actually be there, but let's see. Fast travel. Let's see, right here.
Have you heard about these shadowed dragons?
Best cereal in Min Raptors.
Let's do it. Meet with the Inquisitor. I was right about it being smaller. A request to return to the Cobbled Swan leads to learning more about Solas's relationship with the Inquisition. Start conversation.
These meetings can't be good for business. I'm here, Inquisitor. It isn't just Inquisitor, is it? You were someone before that.
Clan Lavellan. We try to be no one you've heard of. Morrigan is holding a perimeter. We're alone. Tell me what Solas did at Algernon's ritual.
Sounds like you already know.
I need to hear it from you.
He protected his investment. Solas saved us. He had no choice but to help. Oh, he did save us. I think he was protecting his investment, though. I'm just gonna say Solas saved us.
Algernon raised his archdemon. Solus got us out of there. We saved a lot of people.
You sound grateful.
Why not? He really did help.
It seems so. He's always thinking about where it ends. How many of his names do you know? God of Lies, Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. They're titles he earned from enemies, followers, and fractured history. I called him by another name for a time. Comrade, if not friend.
You went your separate ways when he turned to ending the world?
There was some unfortunate overlap. I will never excuse what he's done. He's killed people I held dear. You know this too.
But...
He became those names when he fought gods, and regret for his world turned into destroying ours. Sound familiar?
Sounds like an excuse, sounds like you and me. Sounds like you and me?
You're making us sound like Solus. That's uncomfortable.
We're not like our enemy. They're making us do this.
Simple as one of Varric's morals. Don't become what you hate.
Or trapped by what we've lost. Also one of his. Tell me about the team you've built.
Are they a concern, or...
You're handling things. This part, what you have now, I just miss the banter about friends.
The Inquisition song in the background was awesome. So I guess all we have now is Treviso. Let's go. Yeah. And I think we'll take Nev and Lucanus for this. Lucanus, Nev. Sounds good.
You let the Anton do whatever they want. They used cunning on civilians, on your own people.
And how precisely would you have suggested I stop them?
Call on the crows? Ask for our help?
So you can murder a few Antom here and there, giving them an excuse to retaliate against even more citizens? We have enough trouble already, or have you forgotten the Blight?
Let's talk.
I can't believe you're defending them.
I am not defending anyone, Jacobus.
You're letting them be a part of this? My cousin died because the governor didn't stop the Antom from taking over.
Jacobus?
I'm fine. But I'm not going to be a part of this.
Well, now that unpleasantness is dealt with, about your mysterious informant.
Whoever they are, they know the Anton and Treviso.
Your message made it sound like this informant also knows where the gods are staging their ritual.
Treviso does not need this troublemaker. This should be left to proper officials.
It very much concerns Rook. We have a contact who offers access to the Butcher and privileged information on the gods.
A chance to find your gods and to free the city. A prize for both our causes.
I stand with the crows too. That's a lot in one day, but the contact isn't a crow. I stand with the crows too.
Both are important. Strong with the crows, strong against the gods.
Someone else seems to think so. The contact knows the city and the Anton.
How do you know it's for real?
They gave us patrol patterns. Dreadnought arrivals. Their information is real.
And you didn't share this with me?
People in this city continue to sicken and die. Do you not have other more pressing matters to attend to?
So where are we meeting?
Near the field hospital, where the market used to be.
And they asked for me, not you or Viago.
Even with what happened to Treviso, your fight against the gods is spoken of by many. You have respect, and no small admiration.
From who, though? That's the question.
And no idea who the contact is.
There's really no clue who it is?
They're foolish enough to think crows are reliable. That's a clue about their worth.
They promise help.
So do you when you're not killing each other. Treviso deserves better.
It's getting the best.
That has yet to be proven.
Any leads on our traitor?
What about the human help the Anton was getting? You have any leads on that?
We continue what you started. The other Talons are turning over every stone.
You trust them? Not even your first Talon is safe from your infighting.
We are all Antivan crows.
And yet those of us sworn to Treviso are beneath you.
What if it's a trap?
Hypothetically, what if I'm walking into an ambush?
I would prepare for one.
Not everything is an adder in the wardrobe.
I said to prepare. I didn't say not to go.
I'll go meet him.
I'll talk with this mystery contact.
And the rest of us will hope not to get caught in your crossfire again.
If we can remove the Butcher and weaken the Antam, then perhaps Treviso can start to heal from the Blight. With luck, this informant is our key to that. Find them, Rook. Hear what they have to say.
Okay.
Our informant is near the field hospital, Rook.
They said you'd know them on sight.
Remember, there are injured people there. Don't damage anything.
I make no promises.
An unknown contact. Sounds like a trap.
We're fighting gods with the crows. I'm curious who would try to trap us. If our informant actually knows where Elgernon and Gillenane are performing their next ritual, it's worth the risk.
Not really sure it is, but okay.
You look distracted. Something on your mind?
You ever get a bad feeling you can't shake, but you don't know if it's for you or someone else?
With my job, it's usually both.
Yeah.
Flies and rats. Ugh.
Okay, Viago and Thedas said our informant is somewhere in the market. Let's find them. I just hope their supposed information about the god's location is actually true.
Let's go see. Message from the crows leads to the team to uncovering a secret that's been poisoning Treviso. Okay.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher.
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please. So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered Antam flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
Then why hurt it? Good, then leave. I don't believe you. Good, then leave.
Everyone loves Treviso. Doesn't mean you get to conquer it.
That explains why the streets crawl with undeserving cattle. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different. You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
You arranged this meeting, help me protect Treviso. Are you allied with the gods? You arranged this meeting. Wait, are you allied with the gods?
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So, you live in a casino. casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Okay, not what I was expecting at all.
The butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the blight?
Damn it.
Finish them off. We need to go after the butcher. So the butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso? That's what's happening?
He's given in to the gods' corruption.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the butcher hasn't gone nuts.
So they don't know, or it's easier to play along.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
Gods gnaw at my mind. I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
I see. My Treviso. Thou does abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
There's the butcher. He's a reaver, and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city! I see Tearstone Island! The ritual! Tearstone Island!
Tearstone Island?
He's gone. And he named the ritual site. Tearstone Island.
The butcher kept his word.
That was the trade he wanted. Low bar to clear, he was a monster. Was the trade he wanted.
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it. What's left of it, anyways.
You traitor's coward. Now's your chance to confess. Of course you're the traitor. Of course you're the traitor.
The butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Eventually.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antom.
I did what I did to help this city, to save it, to keep my people from being slaughtered like cattle by the Antom. And you let us suffer and sicken in favor of Menrathis. I gave up the crows, you gave up the whole city. Treviso is dying, Rook, and its killer wears your face.
You disgust me, yours too. I did what I had to do. You disgust me.
I've met some terrible people lately, even without counting Elgernon and Gillinane. You're right up there in some pretty august company. What if Treviso's people could have fought back, could have rallied to the city's defense? But the Antom kept them weak, let them die. That happened because of a choice you made. I live with the consequences of my decisions. Can you say the same?
You live with nothing, Rook! You have the luxury of distraction, of defining all your actions by the greater good. So take your team to Tearstone Island. Face Elgernon and Gillinane, strike them down. Or don't. Either way, Treviso is dying. But it's still mine. Leave its funerary rites to one who cared enough about this city to make themselves its villain.
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The governor betrayed us all. And for what? A city that is sick, and whose recovery will be measured in years.
I take it you heard? The butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antom fell in line?
Whatever the Antom are looking for, Eventually's giving it to them.
The blight changes things. Even the Antom fear it. The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
I wish we'd seen through them. I admit it, they outplayed us. I knew they were fishy. Wish we'd seen through them.
If only we'd figured out it was Avenchi before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
What if the gods attack? What's Evenchi's larger goal? What is he planning? What is he planning?
When Avenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
What about his larger goal?
Avenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
What if the gods attack?
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
Okay. He'll face justice.
We'll stop Avenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Tearstone Island. Avenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgarnon and Gillenane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Avenchi.
If you truly want to help Treviso recover from the Blight, help us deal with the governor.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
I didn't hear him talk about anything about, like, rebuilding Treviso. He was saying it was dead. The blight-corrupted butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He's dead, but the governor, Avenchi, declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Avenchi controls the Antam, and the crows must fight harder than ever to dispose the corrupted governor. Okay.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Okay. Level 50. Wow. Let's see. I got 11 points. We could get more arrows. Be charged up an additional level. Why can't I? Oh, I guess I have to get this first. Arrows gained after defeating an enemy +2. Ooh. Bated breath. Let's see. Stagger from abilities. Momentum, yes, please. Actually, I really want to go through this and see where can I get more momentum. Wait. Necrotic weapons is active. This ability applies necrosis instead. Leaping shot. Leap backwards and fire an exploding arrow. Advantage, duration, tools ability. I want this. Generation plus 10%. And... Okay, well, we did some of that. Okay, we're done here. Let's go back to the lighthouse. Check in with the team. Let's see. Message from the front. The fight for the south. Rook, though the circumstances prompted... Wait, I've already read that. This one. From the front. The drums of war. Okay. Did I read all of these? I read some of them. I'm not sure if I read this one. But the drums of war. Rook. Events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to be only wishful thinking, and every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, until now little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Breldon. We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that invested it, and there we brought refugees from this onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent from the would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe, and the shores of Lake Calenhad writhe with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people lives through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as the rock of the mountain themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The chastened and Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There has been no sign of the Antom in the waking sea, and reports from Orlais suggest that the Venatori have been brought to a standstill. The Free Marches have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. The people of Thedas have not yet fallen, and I hope they never will. Wow. Okay, so who else wants to talk? Lucanus. And it looks like we have a letter or something? Yeah. Note from the crows. Rook, we've gotten wind of what the governor plans for Treviso. It is not good. Come find us in the diamond. Okay, so we have to do that before. And let's go talk to Lucanus. Oh. Hello, son. Who's a good boy?
Hi there, boy.
Let's go talk to Lucanus and see what he wants. Oh.
So, compared to what wardens usually eat, how's the food here?
It's warm. That's a start. Wardens usually eat cold gruel.
Yuck. What is gruel, anyway?
There's the eternal question. We never did get an answer.
Probably for the best.
Okay. Lucanus?
Spite will not stop demanding revenge for Treviso. Is there any more we can do?
Well, yeah, we'll go to Treviso right now. Right here. Let's go see what else they want.
It worked. The crows have harried the Antam, and Evenchi is revealed. But I did not think this is what they planned.
It is bold, and it will doom us all. Rook, good. We have discovered what Evenchi is planning for Treviso. The Butcher was making Kamek. It's a poison that sedates people, warps their minds.
A large portion of his Kamek went missing. Would you like to guess the culprit?
Evenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... Now Evenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Who's he targeting?
Who is Evenchi planning to poison with the Kamek? Aside from the crows.
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Evenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the Kamek will spread to the rest of the city as well.
What's he thinking? I hate it, but it's smart. Not on our watch. Yep, not on our watch.
We know about it, and we'll stop it.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight... The governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the Kamek.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier. He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Do you think Evenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
Okay. get to the garrison.
There's the garrison.
So, you...
On to the garrison and the governor.
Damn it.
Please, go
Oh,
on.
there we go.
So, you've managed to get leads on the Venatori from Aelia.
She's not chatty, but she's smug. Couldn't resist hinting at a few unfinished plans that I can now chase down.
Then you don't regret letting her leave?
It wouldn't change the past. And maybe this will change our future.
If you change your mind, my knives are sharp, and no one would trace it to you.
That courtyard looks empty.
No guards? Where are the Antam?
And then she must be further in. We cleared the garrison this time. Then she's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Oh. Is it just up? Jump down here.
Look! Intruders! Calm down! We can escape across the roof!
Courtyard's full of darkspawn.
That explains why Aventi's Antam were trying to run.
Impressive, Rook.
Aventi's blighted? Wait, Jacobus?
Treviso.
Okay, now for Aventi.
I will see you dead if it's the last thing I do before the blight takes me!
A strange aura in the air. Something's wrong.
Wait, are these Antam real?
I see the comic is working!
With your luck of rope.
Look left! Fight all you want! It won't end any differently! Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
This con is going off.
Stay covered! If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
neither will my death. My comic could have helped stabilize the city. But it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Treviso will save itself. Maybe without you, we can. You'll never know. Maybe without you, we can.
We just stopped the governor from poisoning people. That's a start.
I did it to protect the city.
You did it because you wanted it for yourself. You say you did all this for Treviso, Aventi, to protect it, but you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Uteo and Etea and Viago. We gotta destroy these though. Don't we? Are they all back at the... I guess it's really close now.
So the Shadow Dragons are poised to take power in the winter.
Mayvaris is, and she'll play it smart. She can take the elites. I'll stick to Ducktown. May actually cares about us. When she needs local news, I'll have it ready.
I heard the butcher was wearing a coat.
The Antam have not given up as much.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate a victory.
Rook! I should have wine. We should toast you.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The Antam remain, though with Evenchi gone, I think we will be able to persuade them to move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
I know it does. I certainly hope so. It'll take a while. I know it does.
Treviso would have fallen long ago if it really didn't have a chance.
I'm not so sure. A city is only as healthy as those who care for it.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all we talk about are responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
I think we've done what we can for Treviso. We've shown everyone you can stand against the Antam and the Blight.
Okay. Jacobus, the fledgling, fell to the Blight in Treviso, but not before using the last of his wits to lead Darkspawn into the garrison, which overran Evenchi's Antam and blighted the governor. The team put Jacobus to rest, then rushed to stop a despondent Yanovich from unleashing Cormac on the city. With them dead, Treviso can finally move forward without being manipulated by one of its own. Cool. Good. Okay. That is it, I think. We still have two chests here. Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. We got the important ones. Let's go back to the lighthouse. And does Lucanus want to talk? Yes, he does. Let's go talk to him.
I don't like the look of this.
The look of what?
All of it. There's no there there.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Mountains or something.
Hello, son. Boop. He got booped. Okay, Lucanus?
Lucanus?
He looks just like me. Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
After experiencing imprisonment and the fall of Treviso, Lucanus wants independent lives for himself and Spite. Well, I don't think those two things before interact with that. How will you do that?
What was it Nev said? That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
That would help others too. How does Spite feel? You sound worried. How does Spite feel?
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you've still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face. uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
He's also learned teamwork, or he gets your cooking skills, then you stop him.
If it came to that, you could handle him. Or are you worried you wouldn't be able to put him down?
I worry that I'd miss him.
If Spike gets his freedom, it's his choice what to do with it. But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Cool. He's a hero of the Veilguard now. Your support has allowed Lucanus to free his inner demons and protect what matters most. Defiant and unrelenting, Lucanus gives no quarter to his targets, preying on their weaknesses and giving them no chance to recover. Crow's tendency. With expertise comes notoriety. This suit is reinforced in every place that counts, protecting against even the most unexpected strikes. Cool. Wear it. Okay. Cool. How is the crows doing? So they're ranked up all the way, I believe. I don't know how I'm supposed to rank up the merchant unless the merchant's available now. I don't think so. It doesn't say, really. I think all of them are rank 3, though. Or 4. Yeah, all of them are rank 4 except for Treviso. So, I don't know. Anyways, I think we are going to go talk to everyone and see what's going on. Nobody else wants to talk, right? Nev wants to talk. She didn't before, though.
Up for a trip to the Cobbled Swan?
Why? What's happening?
Nothing that I know of. With Aelia taken care of, I thought we'd check in. Maybe enjoy the Swan for once?
Okay, I guess we'll go do that. It's probably just a quick conversation, so we're okay. Let's Lucanus. Fast travel. Right here.
Can love conquer a curse?
Let's do it. Nev plans a visit to the Cobbled Swan, and this time it's not for a case.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal. Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a red lyrium smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad, pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
Can we help? Sounds exciting, sounds complicated.
Secret codes? Amazing. What else is in there? Gossip? Scandal?
It's like you've read it already.
There's a puff piece about a cat.
Was it involved in a scandal?
Maybe.
Okay, what are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium brandy.
Got it. Hold on. What's this? Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators.
Right, that. I may have paid for another small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
Ducktown's in good hands. We should get an ad too. So much for your reputation. We should get an ad too.
That's brilliant. Maybe we should advertise.
Slow down. We haven't seen if this one works out.
There, Virantium brandy. I know where to stop the red lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around... Rana, meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real? Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
Let's help Minrathis.
Minrathis calls, we answer.
Cross your fingers it's not for nothing.
It won't be.
Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Cool. Okay, I think that's it. No. I want to go to the map, please. Map. Ugh. Advertisement from the Dockside Discourse and annotated by Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators, top billing for seniority or alphabetic advantage. Day or night, nothing too small or too hopeless. It's the point. People are talking about Aelia getting stopped too. Ask after Rana at the tallow, kicked from her old place. Tallow, not bad. Get her a potted plant. Ask Lace. Okay. We're done here, I think. Hopefully. Door. Well, okay. Let's go here and talk to everybody and get going, unless anybody else has anything else to do. I think we're done. Yeah, all we have is this one. Let's check. Nobody wants to talk. Let's go talk to everyone at the library table. Let's go.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time. Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
We'll find a way. This is no time to quit. None of this is easy. No time to quit.
A dozen ships, a dozen fleets. Would that really change the odds against Elgranon and Gillenane? By all rights, we should already be counted out of this fight. Well, look at us. We've made it this far. No one quits.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
So we overwhelm them? That's flattering. They can't look everywhere. Well, they can't look everywhere.
The gods see farther than anyone, but they can't see everything at once.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us, except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
What about the Inquisitor? What about Morgan? We need everyone. We need everyone.
For something like this, we'll need everyone we know. Would Morrigan help? Could Morrigan help?
The world's ending. That's when Morrigan does her best work.
Great. Tell Morrigan the plan. See if the Inquisitor's willing to help us. I know she's busy leading the fight in the south, but she knows this blight won't end until the gods are dead.
We take our time, prepare, we leave soon. Take our time, prepare.
I hear that we're as ready as we'll ever be, but we can always be more prepared. Weeks until the next eclipse gives us time. Let's use it wisely.
Agreed.
Get some rest. Then we'll take care of outstanding business.
Suggested lighthouse improvements. On the back of a crudely drawn picture of the lighthouse in Belar's handwriting. Some kind of motivating force. Could we make the lighthouse move through the Fade? Look into Qunari dreadnoughts. Ask Tash about how they move. Harkon's palace cannon be important. Fade is full of dangerous creatures. If one of them gets close, overcharge using ambient magical energy. Barrier, see above. Also, lots of debris still floating around the lighthouse. Could end up hitting someone's room, send them floating off into the Fade. Inverse illusion effect. Instead of moving small objects through mirror, use mirror to move lighthouse through itself. Be complicated. Dreams not changing nature of reality. Lighthouse is somehow protected from effects above. If effects were disabled or dampened, could we use dreams to create things? Addendum. My dear Blur, I believe we have spoken several times on the wisdom of turning the lighthouse into something far different from its current purpose. While I doubt neither your knowledge nor your enthusiasm, as we have mentioned previously, the lighthouse provides us with a secret base from which to fight. It is not intended to be some sort of vessel of war. Let us let this line of inquiry rest. Emmerich. Written in Belar's handwriting. Dear Professor, this was all purely academic, I promise. Also, do not look under the Illuvian platform. I cannot stress this enough. What? Okay, do we have anybody who wants to talk? I don't think so. Return to Docktown via the crossroads or fast travel. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna end it for today. It seems like it's ramping up into like the end game. So yeah, let's hope I can finish it in the next one or a few more at least. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have a very, very wonderful day. Like, subscribe, and share if you want, and bye for now.